Mr. Gerard, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ranking Member Murkowski and members of the committee, it's great to be with you today. In the interest of time, I will abbreviate my statement consistent with your earlier counsel, Mr. Chairman. The invitation to join today is really an opportunity to talk about the game-changing opportunity that's occurring in the United States today, one that's unprecedented that no one would have predicted just 5 or 6 short years ago. Today's hearing, Opportunities, Challenges for Natural Gas, is extremely timely in light of our nation's emergence now as a superpower in energy production. This change in the global energy equation is due largely to technological advances in the extraction of natural gas and oil from shale formations. These technologies, though they have been around for many years, are now being improved dramatically and driving America's 21st century energy renaissance and have the potential to benefit our nation well beyond what we might consider traditional energy policy. In the words of Pulitzer Prize-winning author Dan Yergin just last week, he said, quote, "This is the most important energy innovation so far of the 21st century," end quote. Recent research shows that in the upstream segment of the oil and natural gas industry, and I want to emphasize this is just in unconventional production of natural gas, we today support 1.7 million jobs. That number is expected to grow to 2.5 million jobs by 2015, 3 million jobs by 2020, and 3.5 million American jobs by 2035. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, jobs in the oil and natural gas industry, exploration and production sector pay on average more than $100,000 per year, more than twice the national average. These are good jobs that our economy desperately needs. Currently, the entire natural gas and oil industry today in the United States supports 9.2 million jobs. We're responsible for 7.7% of our gross domestic product, and we contribute $86 million a day to the federal government. In addition to job creation, unconventional natural gas and oil paid $62 billion in local, federal, and state taxes in 2011. By 2020, this number is expected to grow to $111 billion. On a cumulative basis, unconventional natural gas and oil activity is expected and projected to generate more than $2.5 trillion, that's a T, 2.5 trillion in tax revenues between 2012 and 2035. We should remember this isn't happening in just a vacuum. The world is watching us and understands that decisions you will make as a committee and more broadly the Congress could literally alter the geopolitical energy dynamic of the world. Case in point, LNG exports, which will create thousands of U.S. jobs, generate billions in additional revenue, improve our trade deficit, and spur major investment in infrastructure, all while improving our energy security. Additionally, the increased use of natural gas is critical to reducing carbon emissions, which many have spoken about already today. In fact, as mentioned earlier, carbon emissions are at 1992 levels, due largely to natural gas. The question before us is not whether we have the energy to grow and to prosper. We clearly do. The question is whether we have the political wisdom and foresight to create a national energy policy that harnesses our great potential as literally an energy superpower. We look forward to working with you to make this potential a reality. This hearing is a good start in that process. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for the invitation.
You get the record for the shortest testimony.
Thank you.
And we thank you. So we're going to have votes in a